With respect,
Excuse me.
Okay, but with respect,
The
you haven't
legislature.
produced the hard evidence.
Excuse me.
The most
Excuse me. Excuse me. I think you're a fool, Piers. I think you're a fool. Okay, I didn't lose anything. It was all rigged. All right, Piers, I missed the man. Okay, folks, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I missed the man. He's great. He's legendary. Let's keep going. Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. In our episode today, we have a video clip here of Donald J. Trump. Yes, folks, the 45th president, the best president, on Piers Morgan's show. And Piers Morgan released this ad here that we're about to watch in a moment that makes Donald Trump look as if he's walking out of the interview. Well, there's also been contradicting reports from Donald Trump's team that says that this is actually false, this is deceptive, this is manipulation, making Donald Trump look bad, and we'll get into all of that in a moment here. Folks, if you like what you see, if you enjoy the Bald Brad Show and you want to support a conservative, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share this link with your friends and family all over social media. With that being said, here's that clip from Piers Morgan's ad.
Okay, Piers, I'm ready.
a former president in
I'll
denial.
be completely straight with you to your face.
I think I'm a very honest man. Much more honest than you, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a free and fair election. You lost.
Only a fool would think
You
that.
think I'm a fool?
I do now, yeah.
With respect,
Excuse me.
Okay, but with
The
respect, you haven't
legislature.
produced the hard evidence.
Excuse me.
The most
Excuse me. Excuse me. I think you're a fool, Piers. I think you're a fool. Okay, I didn't lose anything. It was all rigged. All right, Piers, I missed the man. Okay, folks, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I missed the man. He's great. He's legendary. Let's keep going.
explosive interview of the
I
year.
don't think you're real.
I realize that I'm not like-
very
I
dishonest.
just-
Let's finish up the interview.
Morgan versus
Turn the
Trump.
camera up. Very dishonest.
Only on Talk TV.
I mean, they did do a great job here of creating an ad that's definitely building up hype for this interview. And it's something, honestly, that I would want to watch. One, I miss Donald Trump. He doesn't get to do a lot of interviews. And the interviews that he does do ultimately get taken or removed off of Twitter, Facebook, all of social media. He just did one with the Nelt Boys, and that was removed within 24 hours. And it was one of the biggest podcasts that was released in a long time. And so it's going to be nice seeing him. I can't blame Piers Morgan for editing it the way that they did. It does make Donald Trump kind of look bad, but it also makes you wonder what's going on, kind of like a clickbait type ad here. Well, again, like I said, there's contradicting reports taking place here, and this is covered by Ryan Saavedra of the Daily Wire. It says NBC News reported that audio provided to the network by Trump's team appears to tell a different story about what happened. Quote, the two men laughed and then thanked each other, the recording shows, NBC News reported. There are no signs of Trump storming off set. Quote, there was a great interview, Morgan says in the audio at the end. Yeah, Trump agrees. Thank you very much, Morgan responds. I really appreciate it. It was at that moment that Trump apparently said, turn off the cameras. So clearly, this is misleading. Trump does think it's deceptive. Trump doesn't agree with how this ad displays and makes him look. And I mean, rightfully so. Again, he has an image. Odds are he's probably going to run for re-election. He's even been quoted on the golf course with his buddies saying, hey, not just the 45th president that somebody called him, but he also says 45th and 47th, which implies that he is going to run again. And he's been hinting at it for a while. Well, there's more to this. After the conversation happened, Morgan ended up proceeding with more questions than what the video clip actually shows when he just storms off. So they clearly, obviously edited this in a way that builds hype and hysteria. Quote, this is a pathetic attempt to use President Trump as a way to revive the career of a failed television host, a spokesman for Trump said. I'm sorry, that spokesperson sounds like that's exactly what Trump said. He's pathetic. Okay, he's huge. He's just trying to revive your career, Piers. Okay, you're a nobody. Excuse me, Piers, you're nothing. So it just sounds like, hey, Trump wrote it on a napkin. This is what my statement is. Publish it. Quote, it is also another example of President Trump being right, as he told Piers Morgan that the host was dishonest to his face, and Piers, for the first time in his life, didn't disappoint. Trump later released a statement claiming that Morgan attempted to be unlawfully and deceptively edit his long and tedious interview with me. He wanted to make me look like I walked out on the interview when my time was limited to 20 minutes, went over by an hour, Trump said. The good news is that the interview was taped by us as a means of keeping him honest. And I like that they have this recording. I'm sure it was something within the agreement. Somebody that does this a lot, that wants their recordings. There's actually a few people. There's Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, all want their own copies of the tape fully unedited. That way, if there's any manipulation of it, they can go ahead and release that to the public, which has been done numerous times to all three individuals and more conservatives out there. So I don't blame Trump on doing this and having it put in his agreement, because now we have audio and now we really know what to expect here. My hope is that Piers Morgan doesn't do this type of editing when he's actually showing the interview itself. I don't think that's honest. I think that's deceptive. And I just don't agree with people doing that, because it manipulates people into thinking one thing rather than another. So folks, there you have it. Donald Trump is coming back in an interview with Piers Morgan. I want to know what all of you think in the comments. Are you upset with Piers Morgan doing this, or do you kind of understand the marketing behind it, building up the hype so more people see this interview being released? Let me know down in the comments below. And always, folks, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, share with your friends and family all over social media, and I will see you later here on The Bob Brad Show.